Isaiah Howard, and today I'll be doing my speech. This is my speaking outline, and this is my audience. Now imagine you just got done failing the test, or you recently just lost your job, or better yet, you just want to relax your mind. So you grab your phone, you call your friend, and you tell them that you need a substance. This substance that I'm speaking of is marijuana. I know many of you have already heard a speech talking about marijuana and are thinking to yourselves, here we go again, another marijuana speech. But this one should be a little different because like you, I too have heard how marijuana could be detrimental to your life in the future and the present. So I did some research. Marijuana has evolved so much since our parents smoked it that the perception of it is slightly false. So today, my plan is to hopefully leave you here with more knowledge on where it originated from, how it got here, and how it has become more popular over the years. Now that I've introduced you to my theme, let me tell you where it originated from. Many people hear weed or marijuana and automatically affiliate with Jamaica. Or for the ones who like to broaden their variety, the term indica, that when they hear it, think that it originated in India, but in all reality, it was first founded in China. In 27 BC, that's when it was officially recorded. So Shane New was one of the scientists who were the first to make it known as a psychoactive drug, and it was studied for its effects medically and was discovered to medicate gout, absent-mindedness, and malaria. During the same time that Shane New was in China studying it for its medical purposes, India was using it as a recreational drug because of the ban of alcohol consumption by their then leader Quran. The Muslims were the ones who created the term hash, which correct term is hashes. That quickly spread throughout the 12th century into Iran and North Africa, and eventually making its way into the United States. The Spanish are the ones that brought marijuana to America from North Africa. In 1840 was the year that America got its grasp on marijuana, but then it was only for medicinal use. But in the year 1910 was the year that America as a whole got a hold of it as today what we know as a street drug because of the 1910 Mexican Revolution. The government later on, 27 years later, created a government tax on it because of the popularity once it came from Mexico. So when they made that tax, it was up to $2,000 that you could be fined and up to 5 years in jail. And that didn't really ban the use of it. That just made the penalty of possession that much greater. So there was a time where weed and crack were considered the same level drug. But marijuana has become popular since then, with actors and rappers and even athletes such as Miley Cyrus, Wiz Khalifa, Lil Wayne, Percy Harvin, and Michael Phelps condoning in the marijuana movement and still is achieving success. Many teenagers aren't believing the stereotype anymore. Many people use the term gateway drug to scare people, but the term, in my opinion, is wrongly used. Marijuana today is too strong to want anything else, but in the 1980s and 90s, it wasn't that strong. So people that got high and couldn't get any higher, they found something stronger. For example, crack and heroin, hence the term gateway drug. Now, there's a drug called Spice, which is synthetic marijuana. Many people condoning this because they can't smoke marijuana. With death tolls reaching in the thousands, according to StopTheDrugWar.com, the label stating not for human consumption is a clear sign that it's destructive. Athletes condoning smoking Spice for it to not to show up in the drug test. But with all the years of marijuana being on this earth, Spice has killed more people in the last 2 years than marijuana in its long history since 2737 BC. But in conclusion, I leave you with this thought. Alcohol is legal, and Spice may not show up in the drug test. But Google both of those narcotics and see which one is more dangerous than marijuana. I guarantee you the death toll for both of those exceed marijuana.